Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol XXII. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today was a very nice move. When you consider where the price was compared to where it ultimately closed today, assuming you are a rational person, I think you would agree that, yeah, this was a very nice move on the bull's part. But that does lead to the very valid question, but is there any sort of true power behind this price action? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around this level down here at $1.48. Why is $1.48 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with genuine power, with true strength, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a price movement with true power is not going to go back to where it was. That would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about $1.48. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, the price separates to the downside. What would that be doing to the price? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range that it just broke out of. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say a pretty drastic pullback happens. Not saying this will happen, but let's just pretend that the price comes down here and then to something like this. Even after a very drastic pullback like that, what would you have? Well, you'd still have a set of lows right here. You'd have this base of lows down there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, the stair steps would still be progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's a sign of a truly strong move. Progress being made forward. And in this case and situation, I am defining and quantifying the statement making progress as $1.48. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these key battlegrounds at? As it stands right now, the majority of sellers are just clearly hanging out right up here around the $1.75 mark. I think we can all agree that the price congestion point up here, lots of history right up around that area. So that'll be public enemy number one going into next week. All in all, though, no doubt about it, very powerful way to start off, or I should say to end the week. So it'll be interesting to see how things start off next week. And at this point, things definitely transition into the question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum? We shall see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.